Oh, hello everybody. Welcome to the Properly Impressive Show. Hello, pissheads. How are we doing? We are in our 11th week. We are the teenager
We're
that we
going
all
to
love.
big school.
We've gone to big school. I've got my massive rucksack. Adele's got her She-Ra lunchbox. How are you, Adele?
Exactly.
How are you?
I'm all right, thanks. Enjoying being in the same room I've been in for the last 8 months.
Yeah, well, you got another month of it now, I'm afraid.
Oh yeah, can't wait.
What was your lunchbox of choice at school when you were at school?
Well, I'd have few. When I was at primary, at one point I had one of those special like freezer baggy lunch boxes that expanded at the top, and then all your sandwiches stayed cool, and then had a hard bit at the bottom. But at secondary school, I used to buy my lunch from the canteen, so I didn't have a lunchbox.
Ooh, la di da.
Not that la-di-da.
Yeah, fair enough. My dad was a farmer and was very good friends with our milkman. So I had a lunchbox that was just about milk. On the front it said ice cold, nice cold milk. So
Are you
uncool.
being manipulated by the dairy industry, Colin? They're all evil.
Absolutely. Well, welcome to our Properly Impressive Show.
Welcome, pissheads. We got. I don't want to interrupt, Colin, but I just thought I'd say last week and many previous weeks, MVP pisshead Ian is here.
Oh
And
yes.
he's always got some fancy drink. I've got tea. Ian has ginger cream liqueur coffee.
Oh. Well, I mean, I did have a coffee, but it's gone. I'm very jealous of Ian's beverages. That sounds amazing. Yeah. Well, look, we're going to crack straight into it because we have got an impressive lineup for you tonight. I don't want to give anything away, but all four of us in tonight's show have met each other in the gladiatorial punning ring. That's right. They're all from the UK Pun Championships. Would you like to introduce your guest first, Adele?
Yes, please. My guest is a fantastically brilliant punster who was in the UK Pun Championships last year with me. She's great. If I hadn't won, I would have wanted her to because I'm super sexist. It's Kat Molinari.
Yay! Thank you, Adele.
That's all right.
Couldn't agree with you more. Represent. And just a reminder, though, the Pun Championships was this year.
Fuck yeah, it was.
It was this year.
Yeah. It's in the 1990s, given how far back it feels in my head.
Like remembering childhood.
Yeah. It was like one of the only big live gigs of the year, really, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
It was one of the last ones. Well, after I'd done that, like a week later, I left the country and then I came back and everything was fucked.
And because you came back, I presume. I don't know. Anyway,
I mean, I did come back because it looked like it was going to become fucked, but maybe if I'd stayed away, it would be okay.
Well, Team Adele is complete. I need to make up.
Excellent this week.
Well, it is very excellent, but I'm going to make Team Colin a little bit more excellent than just me because Cornwall and Devon are teaming up to become one superpower for one night. Please welcome to the stage, all the way from Devon, it's Alf.
Oh no!
Hey! Hello.
Hello, Alf.
Hello, everyone. You're right.
Yes. How is it in Devon?
Oh, it's actually hailing outside now, so so it's good. Yeah.
Nice. Well, let's see how impressive our guests are. Let's get to know them a little bit. Adele, how will we get to know these lovely people?
What I would like to do is spring upon our guests a question. You're at our party. Would you like to try and impress us with any form of party trick? Alf, is yours putting cream on scones the right way round? And by that I mean the Devon way, because me and Colin don't want to get into this, but I think Devon are right.
Yes, we are. No, it's nothing to do with that. No, usually at a party, when someone says, Alf, have you got a party trick? I say, yes, I've got a party trick. I can guess the time. Yeah. And then, but there's a clock in the corner.
This seems like a great moment for it. Don't look at the corner. What's the time, Alf?
It's ruined by the little clock in the corner, but yeah.
Well, so, we can't really test it. Have you looked at the clock in the last few minutes, Alf?
Yeah, just a second ago when it said 19:10. Yeah.
Oh, it's 19:10. Yeah.
Okay. Well, have you got a backup trick?
I have. I'm not particularly talented at many things. So what I did is I Googled party tricks just to try and see what. And I found one. I'm actually quite good at it. So my party trick is saying the alphabet backwards really fast.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hang on. This feels like a moment for focused screen.
Oh.
All right.
Ready?
Yes.
Right. Okay. ZYXWVUTSIQPONNLKJIHGFEDCBA.
That was so fun.
Wow.
It's faster than I could say it forward.
That's very impressive. I don't reckon you can top it, Team Adele. There's no way you can top that.
Well, absolutely not true. I'd imagine whatever Kat can do is better than the alphabet backwards. Kat, have you got any party tricks?
I mean, this is apparently something that not everybody can do. I can make this noise.
Wow.
What party is not improved by that noise?
By someone making a horn sound. Very impressive.
Very.
It's a great start to the show so far. Alphabetical and horn sounds. Ian's getting in with the puns. Look at what Ian's saying. Sorry, that was me again. I'll give Alf props for that. See what he's done there.
Hang on. Yeah. We've got a banner for this situation.
Yeah. Was that a pun? There you go. All right. So, very good. Well, I tell you what. Let's get this show started. The guests are warmed up. The audience are still here. So, should we start with round one?
Yes. Let's start with round one.
Here we go. All right, round one, the photo round. Team Adele and Team Colin battling each other to see who's got the best baby photo, basically. What we've challenged each other this week, we have got some photos we're going to show you, our guests and the audience, of us as kids. Now, your job on the teams is to decide which of the photos are real photos of me and Adele and which are not, and taken from the internet. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Who's going to go first on this round? Shall I go first, Adele?
Yeah, go ahead, Colin.
Okay.
Show your baby face.
Going to show you two photos. One is of me. One is not me. I will talk you through the two photos. Which one is not me? Right. So here are the two photos. Now, on the left, there's little Colin sat on his grandma's lap. There we are. I don't know what we were doing at the time, but look at him. There's little Colin on his grandma's lap in front of the kitchen Rayburn. There you are. And on the right, there's little Colin sat on his dad's Ford Escort, apparently pretending to smoke a cigarette. I don't know what my parents were doing.
It's small Colin holding a cigarette, Colin.
Yeah, small is cigarette. Obviously I don't know exactly why, but my dad was a big smoker. Assume it was some funny moment for my dad wherever we were to plop me on the car bonnet and give me a cigarette. Now, one of those photos to me, one is not me. What do we reckon, Team Adele?
Kat, what do you think?
Right, so I want to believe that the one on the right is Colin, but I think that the one on the left is undeniably Colin.
Yeah, I think also having Granny in the photo with him, that feels more like a personal photo. Anyone can put a baby with a cigarette on a Ford Escort, but
who wouldn't?
Exactly, we've all done it. So yeah, I think I would agree that Colin with Gran is the real Colin. Ian is on our side as well.
Oh,
stay on the left. Important today more than ever. Stay on the left.
Yes, exactly. I mean, always the right thing to do, but stay on the left, especially today. I like that Ian thinks they should be black and white. I don't think Colin's that old.
Come on, they had colour cameras in the late 70s and 80s. Al, what do you think?
I agree with them. I think you're the left. I think the eyes, the eyes look,
just everything.
Okay. Well, let's see if you're right. Yeah, okay. The real photo is this one. This is Colin. Back up on grandma's lap, and then again, Enid. Very good. Well done, Eric. Good, good, good. Okay, so let's move with points all round. Adele, which one shall I show first?
Either one, whichever one you prefer. I think I gave them a 1 and a 2, but there's no preference.
Okay.
They're all cute babies because they're me.
Here we are.
These are two Adeles. The higher Adele, that's me dressed as a clown, sitting in my parents' flower bed, presumably squashing a plant. And second Adele is me wearing a very charming hat, and that was my first trip to a beach. I mean, it's a really bad photo of the beach, to be honest. It looks not good. But the other side of that sandy bit was sea.
Okay. Alf, what skills say?
The one on the right down the bottom there, that the camera looks too new. It looks too high definition to be.
I'm not that old, Alf.
Interesting.
I'm
Just
young.
say.
I had HD cameras when I was a baby. I mean, what do you think of the? I was going to say. I mean,
yeah,
which one is real me and fake me? I've done a pretty good job of matching my hair and eye color, but you can try and use that as a clue if you want.
or is that a double bluff?
I love face paint. The face paint is a thing of beauty on Adele. Was that for? I think it was just for fun.
Well, I think it was probably. I don't remember, but my mum used to do some art, so I think she was probably showing off with her artistic face painting skills, hoping to entice other young children to, I don't know, hire her for parties. Or Ian says the one on the right looks like me smiling. I do look like a toddler when I smile, famously.
Okay, well, I'm going to go.
Okay, right, let's go around. Colin, what do you think?
I'm going to go for top picture. Top picture.
Top picture is me. Alf, what do you think?
Yeah, I'll go top picture as well.
Okay, Kat, which one do you think is me?
Sorry, same top one.
Okay, that's all the votes. Well, I can reveal that I'm obviously the clown because that is my actual job now. So this photo is me.
Yay! Not so much longer.
Nice.
It's nice while it lasted.
Adele, I think we'll go to your second selection just so I can work out a slight technical issue.
Go ahead.
Go for your second one. Talk Alf and Kat through them. Here we go.
Yes, here are my second photos. And they are both sort of me being caught doing things I shouldn't be. Number one is I had taken everything out of that toy box and stuck myself into it. And the second photo is I had knocked a bunch of eggs off that shelf and I've been caught. Any questions?
No question about it, really. You're vegan and you're knocking over eggs, so I'm going to go with the right one.
I suppose so. Even as a toddler, I knew. I just knew they were evil.
Exactly. I'm going to go with the right one.
You think the right one? What do you think,
Al? It's the top left-hand one, not a boy.
I don't know. It's wearing pink and blue. Also, how can you gender a child that young?
Well, true. Yes, exactly. Although they've got straight fringe, and you had a straight fringe in the other one, didn't you? Oh dear.
Yeah. And they're not that far apart, clearly.
I don't know. I think.
Colin, you rejoin us as Alf is struggling to work out which baby I am.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for the top one again because that looks more like your face.
The one that I said was a boy, right?
I missed that conversation.
Ian agrees with you though. Ian thinks top left.
Yeah, top left.
I'll go with Colin. Yeah, let's go for the boy.
You guys are voting that I'm that. What I don't think is even remotely clearly a boy. It's just a baby. They're all babies. Well, I'm afraid the only person who gets points that round is Kat because I'm in the charming dungarees.
Oh, whatever. Whatever. Okay. Last photo, and before we show this photo, the next round is going to be our advice round, where we give you advice. If you have a problem, do let us know your problem. Okay, so here we go. My last set of photos is this now. On the left, little Colin on his favourite trike, just enjoy the 70s carpet. And on that's on the left, and on the right, a slightly older Colin. It looks just like Father Christmas. That is actually a family member dressed as Father Christmas who was like an official Father Christmas one year at a shopping centre, and I didn't realise, and that's why I'm crying. So which one is real? Which one is fake? Team Adele.
Kat, what are you thinking?
I think the left one. I do. I want to believe the right, but it's the face.
I think the right has more of a vibe of one of those classic "here's a child hating Santa" things that people put on the internet. Whereas on the left, it's got Colin's always had excellent taste in trikes. Everyone says it. So
exactly. With he likes eyes in everything. So obviously,
what if I told you that the photo of me on the right has appeared in some of these list of children hating Christmas, but when it has, I've always shared it because it is actually me. What about if I told you that?
I mean, it is cute, and it could be you. It doesn't look unlike you, but yeah, okay. I prefer child on the left. Child on the left has excellent dungarees, and as we know from my previous photo, I appreciate a toddler in dungarees.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when films and TV programs cast people that like easily could be their sibling, but you know that they're not. You know they're not. You know what I mean? Like that. It looks like it easily could be you, but I don't know. I'm too good with faces, but if I get this wrong, then I'm wrong.
Team Colin, what do we think? Alf, what do you reckon?
So if you're the one on the right, Colin, who's that grabbing your left arm? Who's that?
That is my. That's one of my parents. I can't remember which one it was. They were both there. I don't really know.
You can't recognise your parents by their thumb.
Probably.
What sort of son are you?
It's probably my mum. I would say it's my mum, but it could be my dad. I'm not really that sure. I can't remember.
Have they both got thumbs?
Yeah. They've all got thumbs. Yeah, they've all got thumbs. Yeah. All right. What do we reckon?
Right hand side. On the right.
One on the right. Oh, okay.
Okay. I think me and Kat are going to stick with left. Left colour.
The real Colin is a fan of trikes. There he is. Yeah.
Yes.
More points for Team Adele, the best team.
Well, points all round. I think the real winner there was dungarees. So
yeah, it was, wasn't it? Who doesn't love dungarees? Let's all wear dungarees next time.
Okay, good. Well, we're going to move on to our next round, which is giving some advice, and hopefully we'll get some people asking for questions.
Anyone want advice? Send us in your problems. We'll fix them. We're very good at it.
It's round 2.
Welcome one, welcome all to round 2. We're here to solve your problems, big and small. Maybe not well, but we'll try our best. And so people watching at home, if you have any problems, do send us in. Just put them in the comments, and we will do our best to solve them. Before we get to problems of the members of the general public and our favourite pissheads, Kat or Alf, do either of you have any problems? Wait, Colin, have you got a problem?
Well, if they haven't, I have. So, guys, have you got problems? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
was that you working out whether it was one you wanted to share?
Well, yes. Every week since lockdown, we've gone shopping in fancy dress.
Hang on, let's see these.
I've run out. Yeah, I've got some pictures there to show you. Actually, pop me up. So. Ever since the first lockdown, we've done the shopping in fancy dress. So there was one week when we went dressed as Baywatch to do the shop dressed as Baywatch.
Nice.
Then there was when I was Robin and my wife Laurie was a pirate.
Wow.
So very good.
There was a Mexican steampunk theme going on there.
Good.
Freddie Mercury and the one from Frozen, Anna, I think that was. So that was
Nice.
The
had
one
everything.
from Frozen. Wow. Yeah.
Play.
And then there was French and cowgirl. So
It's nice, yeah.
it keeps the staff amused anyway. So my problem is this, right? I've bought loads of outfits on eBay. What should I have as my next outfit to go shopping? What would be a good fancy?
What options do you have?
Well, eBay's got everything on it, so it's just whatever.
Oh, okay. The world.
What would be a good outfit?
It's an important question.
It is a.
Wow. Okay. So you don't do topical, Alf? You just do whatever.
What looks cool? Yeah.
They don't do matching either, apart from week 1. Just whatever outfit they want.
Yeah.
I would question your. You said whatever looks cool. Some of them are questionably cool.
The Frenchman.
Yeah.
I have an important question for the French one. Is that real garlic? And if so, did you buy it before you went to the shop? And did you have to bring a receipt to prove you weren't stealing garlic?
No, it's fake. It's fake garlic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kat, any favourite outfits?
Well, the first thing that sprung to mind when you said supermarkets was like, maybe you could dress like a Karen, because panic buying's coming back, and we all know that Karens are the queens of panic buying. So
Really are.
Yeah.
I suppose the difficulty is it's not necessarily finding a good Karen outfit. They're fairly easy. It's just you've got to really be method. Otherwise, you might just be someone who's accidentally wears clothes that are a bit too Karen-y.
Exactly. I mean, how good are you at playing selfish and entitled?
Not particularly good. Terrible at acting.
Ian has got a helpful comment. He says, with a bit of luck, Trump costumes will be on special offer soon. God, let's hope.
With a bit of luck.
They do a thing in Japan where there's a craze where they do mediocre Halloween.
I saw that.
Yeah. Have you heard of this, Team Adele?
I saw the pictures.
No.
Yeah.
So, great people Halloween. No offense, guys, but come on.
No, but they do this thing where people don't wear scary things and they don't go elaborate. They do really mediocre costumes. So they usually have a sign on them saying what they are, but they might just be like person that's forgot to turn their phone light off, and that's all they are. or someone trying to find Google Maps. That's the costumes they go for.
Oh, or like huh?
Oh, go ahead, Kat.
Just going so like a muggle in Harry Potter or something.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
A bit of
I
apron.
still have the little chalkboards that they made us wear at the UK Pun Championships.
I've still got mine.
They're
Yeah.
like mock children.
You still got yours?
Yeah.
Did you steal it?
Did you steal it? I always gave mine back. I've done it 3
I mean-
years running. I've never stolen one.
I didn't
Whoops.
take mine. I wish I had that.
No.
A souvenir.
winner-
innit?
You can use that.
winner
label
does-
yourself as chalkboard thief.
The winner doesn't even get the winner doesn't get anything, but you stole a chalkboard. That's disgusting, Alf.
Yeah.
Very.
The winner gets something Colin bought. And Colin, when he won, ended up spending money on it.
Yeah, that's how that worked. Anyway, that's fine. We actually have a problem in as well. I don't know if we actually helped you with there, Alf.
I don't think we've solved Alf's problem at all, but
No.
we do have a problem. It's from Ian again, most valuable pisshead. He says he's looking for a reason to justify buying himself the Lego Sesame Street set before Christmas.
Wow.
It's a difficult problem, Ian. I would say, do you have any space? We already saw your 400 shot glasses. Where are you going to put it?
And he's got the Lego castle, the Disney castle, and like
Oh.
space shuttles on his shelf, hasn't he? So
Yeah, he's got a lot. I think maybe you don't truly need a reason. Just buy it. If you want it, buy it.
You should you should do the adverts, Adele. That was great. That was quite aggressive, but it was great.
Look, when I do shopping channel, it's quite a short broadcast. It's just me going, we've got
Buy
this,
it.
20 quid, just buy it.
Just buy
And
it.
then they cut.
You'd be great on QVC, Adele.
Yeah. I think I would be surprisingly good at QVC. I think I have enough of a sort of aggressive tone that people will be like, shit, yeah, I should just buy it.
I need those beetroots. Yeah.
My friend Rob, when cassette tapes were still a thing, my friend Rob was watching QVC one night and was drunk enough to buy a set of Improve Your Memory cassette tapes. And when he sobered up and they arrived, he was like, "Why have I forgot these?" Anyway, he thought, "I'll send them back." And because his memory's bad, he forgot to send them back.
Classic.
I mean, there's so many layers to that. I love the idea that he forgot he'd ordered them, and then it was in your memory like a horrible, haunting mockery from the past. That's great.
So I think, Ian, you just buy it. Do what Adele says. Just buy it.
Just buy it.
Got it.
Colin, what's your problem?
My problem is, when do you not tip somebody? And I'll tell you why. Because I went to the barber's yesterday, and I still tipped the barber because that's the nice thing to do. But he managed to drip peppermint hair oil right in my eye, and I didn't say anything. Being British, I just went, "Ah," and then he was like, "Everything all right with the hair?" I'm like, "Yes, thank you. Have your money."
Did he notice that he'd done that?
No. And I was like, "Here, have your money and a tip." I was in agony. Do you still tip in that situation if the service has been bad?
But I don't tip at hairdressers.
No,
because I already go somewhere where I feel like it's expensive enough that they are getting well paid for.
I tip my hairdressers, but that's because it's a lot to deal with. So
I just feel like if I spent 50 quid or more on a haircut, they're making an okay wage anyway.
I felt sorry for him because they're saying they have to shut for a month now and they don't really want to
Yeah, I
shut.
do feel sorry for them in that sense. I haven't been to a hairdresser for months. Don't say you can tell, please.
Yeah.
Alf, you don't tip your barber? You don't do that?
No. I paid a £9 and then I leave.
Fair enough.
My God, men's hairdressers. How do they? Do they just walk in and everyone goes through a conveyor belt that is also a razor, and you just leave?
It's like that Dale Winton wall that you had to try and get through the gap. It's like that. You've got to get your head.
I love that show. That was great. I've maybe I'm mean, but because I've spent £150 on haircuts at different points, I'm like, that's plenty. They don't need it.
My hairdresser was always like because they have tiers, don't they, some of them, and mine was always like the cheapest one, and she didn't even, I remember her telling me she only made 15 grand a year, if that, or something, and I don't know, it's not her fault. Just I tip her.
I mean, I might be a bitch, but also actually when there were tiers, I used to at one point I accidentally fell into going to the guy who owned the salon, which is that's the most expensive. And I was like, you're definitely making plenty of money, giving me a very easy haircut for £80. So I'm not going to give you a tip.
Oh, that's fair enough. Oh, yeah, that's fair enough. But that's because he's the bourgeoisie. He's the CEO. So fuck that. I'm joking. But no, I went to my original hairdressers that left the salon years ago, and I went to the house recently because I don't trust anyone else, and I still gave her the same price that I did in the salon because we're in a pandemic. So yeah,
very nice. That's good of you.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've been helped or not, but
Colin, the answer is maybe not when they drop it in your eye, but maybe in the middle of the pandemic you just tip everyone because they're all trying their best.
There you are.
I'm very you know what, you're probably getting a shit wage, so I'm just going to give you a tip.
I do that in every restaurant I go to. I'm like, even if the food's cold and they bring the wrong thing and everything, I'm like, probably a terrible job. Have a tip.
Have more money.
Because we've all worked in kitchens where the chef is absolutely stoned off his tits when he cooks and then blames the waitresses when something goes wrong. So I just tip them.
Fine. I've never worked there, but that's fine. Yeah.
I've never had a job where I could have been tipped, so I have no idea if my aggressive sales pitch style would work well in that scenario. Buy
it.
Buy it.
Okay, well, that was lovely, and I think my eye doesn't hurt anymore, so I think I'm fine to tip again.
And it's really fresh, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Your face smells like peppermint. Mean Girls right there.
My eye smells of peppermint. Okay, look, I want to crack on. I think because I want to get to the punning because we've got 4 punners. So let's do our penultimate round before the punning, which is round 3. Okay, round 3. Me and Adele both have access to cats. Actually, in your team, you've actually got a cat.
I've got a cat
Adele,
in my
this
team,
week.
and also I've got a cat in my room right now. So I'm double catted at the moment.
And I've got a cat as well. So
We both got mascots.
Alf, have you got a cat?
Exactly.
Have you got a cat?
No.
You haven't got a cat. No.
No.
Well,
No.
look,
Cat's cat is gorgeous. Have you seen it on Instagram, Colin?
Cat's cat.
He's
I
a
have
baby
seen.
boy. He's beautiful.
He's all beautiful, he's sleek and black and lovely.
We need to get him on at 1 week. I think he was on when I did the 24-hour show. I think he was on that for a little bit, wasn't he, Cat?
Yeah, I can show you him now. He's right there.
Oh yeah, go on.
Jackson, say hi. Say hello. Oh, he just wants to give me a kiss instead. Jackson, say hi.
Hi, Jackson.
He's usually very screamy. He's very loud, but he's just saying he loves you. Like, honestly, he's got these really big fangs, and he'll go in your face, but he's just asking for a cuddle. We
all express affection differently.
Exactly, yeah.
My cat does a lot of screaming. Whenever you do almost anything to her, she's like, meow. Normally it's just she's excited or pleased, but sounds like she's protesting.
Well, because this is the video round, so we might be about to see that. I don't really know. Okay, so we challenged each other to impress each other with our cats. The way we're doing that is in a very friendly way. We're cat friendly, but we did play Cat Buckaroo. So we tried to place as many small things on our cats as possible with various degrees of success. So we'll show you the players who's competing. So on Team Colin, we have Ginge. Now, Ginge is Ginger. My parents named him. He's 14. Favourite food is cheese. Hobbies include sleeping, hunting, and watching Pointless. So that's my team. On Team Adele, we have Mandy. Would you like to talk us through Mandy, Adele?
Yeah, Mandy, she's a lady, so don't ask her age, but her favourite food is roast chicken or whatever I'm eating, even though I am vegan. And her hobbies include napping, hide and seek, disturbing online streams. She does that. She's actually been very good today. Normally halfway through, she'll go to the door and just be like, let me out.
So the question is, for Team Adele and Team Colin, which cat was most successful in Cat Buckaroo? Alf, what are you thinking? At 14-year-old Ginge or Mandy?
Don't know. I would have thought your cat is older, Colin, by the looks of it. I'm not a judge of cat's age particularly. Looking at, let's see, 14 looks quite old. But then Adele's. Let's have a look at Adele's cat again. See, I would have said probably 8 or 9, maybe. So a bit of energy left. So I think your cat will be more sleepy, and I think you'll be able to put more things on the older cat. So Colin's cat. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go for Ginge. What a Team Adele? What do you think? Oh, what a cat? What do you think? The cat expert.
I am going to go, I am a pussy expert, that is true. I am going to go with the ginger cat as well, just because, as I said, of the age thing. And also I feel like male cats tend to be a bit more chilled out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
And before we get into it, I've got a guest.
Oh, there we go.
Maddie, look over here. Say hello.
Hey. Oh, gorgeous. She's got a little name.
Okay,
well, she's never done that before. That's weird. Yeah, right. Okay, well, she might like Ginge. I don't know. Okay, well, what I did with Ginge, I'll go first. What I did with Ginge, I didn't want to put anything too heavy, so I went with Monopoly cards. You know, the cards you get for the properties in Monopoly, to see how we did. Now, it's a 1-minute video. It's a 1 or 2 minute video. Some of it I sped up, so he's not breathing in a really rapid way. It's just sped up. Okay, here we are. Let's see how many things from the Monopoly set I managed to get on Ginge. There you go. So that was 22 property cards and 13 houses. So 35 things on Ginge. There you go.
Are we taking into account variety of items?
Yes, I'll say we will. Have you got more of a variety in your items, Adele?
Yeah, I have got more variety in my items. They're quite random. I will say that halfway through me doing it, Mandy moved her head, but nothing fell off, so I carried on.
Okay, so the question
you watched me.
The question is, did you get more things on Mandy, or was the variety the winner? So, should we have a look?
Yes, let's see.
Was that noise real? Was that her?
That's one of her noises, mostly squeaking.
Oh, Mandy.
I like the fact that Mandy just wakes up covered in money. She must be like, what is going on?
Most of it really old. I found it when I was clearing out a drawer the other day, and it's like paper £5 notes. So I don't know what I can do with them now.
I think I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with Ian. Ian says Ginge looked like he wouldn't take any shit. Mandy looks like she would put up with it, but bite her time and kill you later. She did seem a bit angry.
I don't know her vibe.
She'd play the long game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so what did I put on Mandy? I put 2 £5 notes. I put a coin from an Australian wildlife park, 2 different hairbands, a pair of glasses, some instructions on how to use Tiger Balm, a box from some Tiger Balm, and what else? I felt like there was something else, but variety. That's what I went for.
A sock? Was there a sock? A rolled
No,
up
it was
sock?
a hairband.
A hairband.
You should have used rice. Just tip some rice on there. 2,000 things on my cat.
I think that wouldn't have worked. So she's really fluffy. So when I put the first couple of notes on her, they were resting so far away from her body, I don't think she could feel them. Whereas if I just tipped rice on her.
Well, I don't know who won that. I mean, I like your variety, Adele, I must admit.
Yeah, but I suppose for raw power, we've got to go with Ginge. That's a lot of items.
To be fair, he only stretched. I could have probably put like much more stuff on him. He was just stretching.
Yeah.
Anyway, there we are.
Oh, well, Ian has voted that I get the win because I had less cat body space to work with. Mandy is very small. She's like that big.
Fine. I mean, Ginge is a thin cat, but he's a long cat. Yeah, fair enough. All right. Well, again, the winner there was dungarees.
Yes.
Overall, yeah.
Overall. That's very good. Very nice. Okay. Well, look. I think we should move on to our final round because for once we've got 4 punners, and that'll be a bit of fun. Should we do that?
Yeah. Let's move on.
It's Pun the Pressure.
Yeah.
It's Pun to Pressure. This week, it's a bumper edition. We have more people who can do puns. So we've got many, many punsters. What I thought we might do to start with is we know Alf has got some puns he wants to share with us on a variety of topics. So we're going to let him do some puns to warm up the punning. And then we will pun on whatever topic we want. And if anyone in the comments wants a topic, tell us and we'll try.
In fairness, most of mine are one-liners more than puns. But
Look, and I will tell you, Alf, a lot of people do not know the difference because based on pun championships I've been at, a lot of people think jokes are puns.
That's why I got that in first, because I remember you complaining about jokes last time, saying that's not a pun, that's a one-liner. So yeah, I
love a one-liner, but when the topic is meant to be puns, be specific. So let's get some one-liners from Alf.
Before I go any further, I'd like to say thank you for having me on your wonderful show. Well, that's the pleasant trees out the way.
Boom.
It's nice to be nice to be here. Any money I make from the show tonight, I'm going to buy myself a new heated doormat. So thank you for the warm welcome. So long since I've done comedy, I've got a list written beside the screen here. So I've just come back from my holiday, a little place called Argentina. Fun fact about Argentina, it's not particularly warm this type of year. You could say it's bordering on chilly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely pulling out all the stops this evening. My brother says he knows what the chemical symbol for lithium is. Clearly that's a lie.
Yay.
What else have I got here? When I was on my holiday, I set myself a challenge to find a new wrestling instructor because a good one is surprisingly hard to pin down. I used to be in a band. I used to be in a band called the Dead Badgers, and we just did middle of the road type stuff.
Hey.
My favourite joke. We've all heard that saying, haven't we? We've all heard that saying. There's no I in team, haven't we? There's no I in team. I like to think clearly the person who came up with that never tried writing in ancient Egyptian. It's just Next dinosaur thing. That's what I got. I've got these, but I was saving them for a shareholder evening.
Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous.
I know. No. Do you want me to do a few more? I'll do some...
Love it. Carry on.
I'll do some more, shall I? What else have I got? I had a bill in the post today from an amnesia clinic. Don't remember going to an amnesia clinic. What? Recently won £150 playing online poker, which is the best £500 I ever spent. I would do that one there. And I've recently taken up blindfolded archery. Have you ever tried blindfolded archery, Adele?
No, I haven't.
No, you don't know what you're missing. My favourite joke. At a young age, I was adopted. I was adopted by a man called Daz, or as I come to know him, my non-biological father.
Non-biased. Sorry, I just got it.
Which one? Which one was that?
The non-bio.
That one. My gran died in quicksand, which still hasn't quite sunk in. My brother lost his job at a brewery, but in honesty, he was wasted at that job. What else have we got here? I told my wife I was going to do a gig, and she wasn't best happy. She said, "Are you taking the biscuit?" I said, "Yes, I'm going to take that with me, but I don't know if I've got any other jokes that go with it." In fairness, so that's just that. So, in fairness, it took me 3 hours to paint that, so that's that's.
Look like you.
Yeah.
You look like you're ready for a gay orgy because that is one big party ring.
As a child, you can't tell from my voice, I grew up in South Wales. I moved there at a young age with my dad, Daz. And to make friends, I joined the local football team. The mighty Clwyd FC was who I played for. 2.5 years I played there before I realised it wasn't the team name. It's a result of the last 10 games. There you go. And that's all I've got.
Yay!
Yay!
Very nice.
Yay for Alf. Well done. Great. Well, I feel like we're formed up and ready for some pun.
That was great. We haven't had much prop based punnage on this show. I love that.
We haven't, no.
Yeah.
No.
And actually, it's interesting to say that you were in a badger band because I was in a bodger and badger band and we did a lot of mashups.
Nice. So yeah, guys, if you've got any topics you would like us to pun on, we'll start with what Ian has asked for, and then Alf and Kat, you both get to pick as our guests. Ian would like jokes about US geography.
Oh god.
Oh.
Yeah, so we'll go where everyone. You all might be interested to know. I went to the States a while ago. My plan was to break America. Turns out they don't need any help.
Hey.
What's that stuck to your hand, Colin?
I'm just looking in this joke book I found. Yes. I don't know. Yes. Yes. I've got some American based puns here. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I visited a state in America where the residents are always singing about bad eye infections. Oh, glaucoma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alf, you got any US puns?
I've got a picture one here.
Right.
I've got a picture one. Here we are. It's from the book. I don't know if you can see it. Hang on. Right. Hang on.
Oh, it's a bit bright.
All right. Okay. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Right. It says, what did N and P say to their neighbour? Ohio. So, Ohio. There you go.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. $7.95. Okay.
It's got more than 2 jokes in.
It's got more. It's got 3 or 4 jokes in it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead, Alf.
Okay. For my birthday, my wife bought me a ticket to the giant clock museum in Delaware. Iowa, big time.
Hey. Nice.
Kat?
Oh no, this has to be okay. Okay. Geography, specifically geography. Oh God, I'm in such a state. Someone,
Done.
so, I mean, some people don't trust the separate island as a state. A guy that I spoke to was saying this, and I was like, "Why you think like that?" No, just move on. You can guess I didn't get laid that night. No, just move on. Hopefully, America will be doing that as well tonight. Move on.
I went to the States and I found that the states that had the biggest problems with STDs were West Virginia and Idaho.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
Ian has got a pun for us. Ian says, I heard Iowa has great slides, Ohio has good climbing frames, but Florida is a swing state.
Yeah.
Hey, wow.
Hey, there we go.
I went to an American city where everyone's bottoms are made out of small Granny Smiths. Minneapolis.
Oh,
$7.99.
I thought it was $7.95. It's getting more expensive.
It's gone up by 4p. Yeah, $7.95.
when I was in America, I found that you couldn't order a large drink in Minneapolis. You can only get a mini soda.
Oh dear. All my other American jokes are not about places.
No.
Oh, I just
In
thought
America,
of
they
one.
love furniture
When
polish
it's
and
like
mentionism. Pledge of Allegiance.
What's happening in Cat's world? What's happening here?
Right. Anyone else got any more American ones, or shall we move on?
I was in Devon recently and my son visited me and he didn't know what snack to have with a cup of tea, and I said, you have it with scones, son. Yeah.
Nice.
And
Lovely.
then you said put the jam on first, though.
Oh, of
Because-
course.
Yes.
Is that wrong? I'm guessing that's wrong.
Well,
It's
look,
not-
Colin is wrong and he thinks the jam goes on first because he's
does.
horrible. And Alf is right and he thinks the cream goes on first.
That's it. You're right.
We're doing so well.
What I'm doing here is trying to create a rift in Team Colin so that you'll just disband and then hopefully maybe Alf
We're not
will come
winning.
on Team
We're not
Adele.
winning anyway, so
No, it's true. It's true.
Okay, Alf, have you got any topics you'd like a pun on? Just got to let the
God.
cat in.
Oh yeah.
Oh god. Fruit.
Fruit.
Yeah.
All right.
That topic's appalling.
Lovely.
I think it's quite appealing.
Ah,
The
come on, guys,
inside,
let's go bananas.
the inside of apples are sexy, aren't they? Core.
That
Oh,
was a bit speedy.
lovely pair of jokes there.
Easy. There we are. Yeah. Nice.
Kind of wish I'd chosen a subject that I had something on. What is true of I got a medical condition where I could smell coconut from 10 meters away, as I do for my first job as a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
Kind of it'll do. It's close enough.
Nice. Look at you there, Alf. You've managed to completely back yourself into a fruit corner. What else have I got? As a vegan, I think people who sell meat are disgusting, but apparently people who sell fruit and veg are grosser.
Boom. Number
That's it.
6. Number 6.
Number 6. Or was it 8? I can't remember. Or 7. Not in the
What-
top 5. That's what we've got to remember.
I once nearly got beaten up by an 80s girl band and all I could see to make a shield was a bunch of fruit. It was banana armour.
Lovely.
What fruit-based pastry does Steve Jobs' accountant like? Apple turnover.
Oh wow.
I once wore
Um,
a fruit hat. I once wore a fruit hat to a panel show because I thought it was tropical humour.
I had to buy myself a new Hawaiian shirt because all the pineapple had fallen off of my other one. Yeah, or ham and pineapple.
I had to put up some rebarbed wire to protect my fruit because my neighbours kept breaking in and trying to have sex with it. Last week, I found a passion fruit full of kumquat.
I once killed my ex, made her into ashes, rolled her into a joint and it was and then put her in some pineapple juice. It was pineapple express. Thought I was onto something, but no.
You got to something in the end. You know, was it what we wanted? Who knows?
What?
Ian's joining in. I took my Australian builder friend some fruit, but that's not what he meant when he said he wanted some pomegranate. Yeah.
That's what they call us. Yes.
There you go.
I am a big fan of fruit news, actually. Yeah, and I like to keep up to date with black current affairs.
Nice.
It's enough to make a man go crazy. Yeah.
Hey.
We be raising hell with these fruit funds.
Wow. This is all happening, isn't it? This
Yeah.
is...
When I'm baking, I like to grate the outer skin of a citrus fruit and then grate it again. I know it sounds a bit much, but I only want the zest of the zest.
Tina Turner actually thinks that method is better than all the zest.
Nice. Lovely fruit puns, everyone. Kat, have you got a final topic you'd like some puns on?
Oh, cat.
Cats.
Cats.
Yeah, sure. Why not end it with a bit of pussy?
Easy. Come on now.
Colin, I don't know why you're always so shocked when I lower the tone. I know your parents are probably watching, but...
I don't know if they are.
Hello, Colin's parents.
7.95. Talking about cats, big cats. I met a lion who was so embarrassed because he couldn't bring himself to eat any of the other lions. I said, "Come on, mate, swallow your pride."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and my mate stole a load of classic rock CDs from the local zoo. He didn't want any, so I got the lion's share.
Hey. I would say if you like your animals divided up by gender, then you should try going to the wildlife park to look at the menagerie.
Yeah. If I ever hosted sex parties at my house would have to be big enough to swing a cat.
Here's a picture of a lion-o. Oh, you can't see it. Can you see that? Here's lion-o. There he is.
Yeah.
And he's in his garden. Thundercats, ho! There he is. He's got a hoe. There he is. Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I entered a local talent a pet-themed talent show, and nobody thought I'd do very well. You know, they all think I'm a bit crazy, but I said it's not over till the cat lady sings.
My cat brought home a dead mouse-like creature to show how much he loves me. That was a shrew move. It was a shrew.
Yeah. My cat
What?
so
I don't
loudly
understand it, Colin. Explain the joke again.
It was a shrew. It was a shrew. There we are.
My cat
$7.95.
so loud that they can cut grass. It's a lawn meower.
Yeah.
Is it just like, are we taking it in turns, or are we just banging them out, like just trying to get as many in?
Banging them out, you know.
Yeah.
Whenever we've got one. Some of them being a bit poor, but that's what it's like with cat puns.
Yeah. It was. I think it's been very good so far.
Okay, guys, we've got like -1 minutes left. Anybody got any important concluding statements they'd like to make, either in reality or in pun form?
No.
And no, nothing to say, nothing of note.
I've just put some new stuff on my YouTube page, so if you want to go and have a look at that, that'd be good.
We'll do that.
Yes.
Is it who else but Alf, or is it just...
It is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you got it for Alf.
Great. Okay, cool. Colin.
It's all going on. Yes, thank you, Alf. Thank you for being on Team Colin. Thank you to Devon. I hope we've built bridges there by coming together. Thank you very much. I don't have much to promote. Thank you for joining us, Kat. have you got anything you would like to promote now that you okay? You were rushing upstairs, I think.
I was just asking my boyfriend, like, how do I pitch the show? Tell me. So yeah, he has his own show called Social Distance Warriors. It's on YouTube, and if you just literally just go on to type in Social Distance Warriors on YouTube, and all the links will be there. We're doing a live stream tonight, all nighter, starting from 8:30 until going on. Oh, 9:30, sorry, going until about 7 in the morning, 7 a.m. And yeah, we're just gonna watch the election.
Nice.
He's baking a vegan cake of Donald Trump's head as well.
Can I come round?
So that's gonna be fun. And I'm the only person that does night shift, so I am prepared for this.
Nice, great. Well, thank you so much for being on what I would say was clearly the winning team, but I do say that every week. I find that Colin's quite nice, and he'll question me sort of with a face, but not verbally. So I can just say another great win for Team Adele.
Yeah. It's like when Colin asked me to do the show, I was like, oh, I don't know if I can. And you asked, I was like, okay.
I was very pleased. Okay,
Well,
yeah. Thank
listen,
you so much for being here, guys.
as we know, Adele, the real winner was Dungarees.
Dungarees,
That was
yes.
yeah, right.
So win for Dungarees. Thank you, Pissheads, for watching, and we'll all wave at the camera until the broadcast ends.
Goodbye, everybody. See you later. Sorry, America. Good luck, America. Goodbye.
Yeah. Bye, Dad.